Hey guys and gals, this is Alex Olson with Legendary Apartment Brokers here in Kansas City. Today is Monday, June 30th, 2025. Let's get right into it. Hot off another KC multifamily meetup group last week. Had a pretty good turnout there with fellow investors, multifamily brokers actually. There were some service providers there, property managers. Shout out to all those folks that made it. Great turnout. If you're in town, you're available, come to town, or worst case, come to the next multifamily meetup, which is July 30th. So exactly 30 days from today, 3 to 6 p.m. Overland Park, Strang Hall. That's where we have a meetup group every single month or so. John Wires and his team will also be there, and all of his capital raisers, a bunch of other regulars. It's a great little turnout. No agenda, no nothing, no sign up, meet up, just grab a drink. Let's talk multifamily real estate, see how the market's looking. Okay, so let's get right into it. So, what about the statistics we usually have? What do we got? What's new on the market? How many we got? So, taking a look here, MLS, which I got my website pulled up for podcast listeners, legendaryapartmentbrokers.com. What do we got for total active listings? We got 62 active out there, 80 that are in total, which means there's 18 that are under contract. So 62 available for you to go out there and look at. That's $500,000 plus, built before 2020. We've been kind of in this 60 range for several weeks now. To be honest with you, it used to be in the 40 range. So that puts you in perspective of how much we have that has not been put under contract, not been sold yet. There's also some data that's skewing the numbers out there. There's actually 72 that are available, but that includes 10 listings down in Harrisville. Harrisville is part of the Kansas City Metro, but they're 10 listings all part of another package. So I didn't want that to construe the data too much. So we're in this 60 range of active and available properties that are $500,000 plus in Kansas City. A lot of those are fourplexes. Half or so are 500,000 to $1 million. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this market. But that means that the other half, so the other 30 that are available, are $1 million plus that you can go out there and get your hands on. I've covered every single one of those that have hit the open market. So reach out to me. We can talk about any of those and see how I might be able to help negotiate on your behalf. That's the MLS data. Then over here on LoopNet CoStar, there are 43 that are out there. 41 are available, which means they only have 2 over there that are pending. Most of those are $1 million plus, $2 million plus, really, across the Kansas City Metro. I've got some listings on the platform. A lot of the brokers obviously do too, but just keep that in mind. So, what about new listings this week? How many new? So, we got 2 new that have hit the open market on the MLS and 2 new that hit the open market on LoopNet, bringing 4 total listings to look at. Nothing too exciting, to be honest with you here. So, first up, I've got my website pulled up for podcast listeners. We've got a listing here that's in the absolute heart of Brookside. $750,000. Guess what, though? It's a duplex. So you're looking at $375,000 per unit. Typical kind of owner-occupied type of product. I have seen duplexes sell for $700,000 back in the day. I should say back in the day, recently. So that is in line with what I've seen stuff sell. I'm not saying they'll get that, but that is what I've seen other sell. So to give you just a little bit further detail here. So for podcast listeners, I'm at the heart of Brookside. So we're east of Brookside Boulevard, off of Holmes Street, west of Holmes, right on 63rd. Really, it's East Myers Boulevard. So that is in the heart of Brookside, Class A location. Some would say Class A plus location. I don't know if I'd go that far. Urban core, Kansas City, south of the plaza, good spot. Not going to spend more time talking on it. It's really more for owner-occupied type of investor or trophy asset. For your 1031 exchange people, again, trophy asset in the heart of Brookside could be a good fit for you. But other than that, maybe not. Another similar type of opportunity for podcast listeners, zooming in here right in the heart of Columbus Park, which is considered downtown, just east of the River Market, north of the downtown loop. $650,000 for a duplex. Does have a garage. Needs some work. Would be a redevelopment product, but Columbus Park is Little Italy of Kansas City and has had a lot of people speak about it. I've helped people acquire and buy and do different developments in Columbus Park. Love the little micro market there. Again, owner-occupied type prices or trophy asset. If you want to be in Columbus Park, this could be a good fit for you there because there's a lot of opportunity to redo this building and make this your own trophy asset on your for yourself. Okay. Zooming back out, getting our bearings here. That's everything new that's on the open market in Kansas City. I know there's another listing in here, but that's been on and off market. Big redevelopment project, 63 units for $4.2 million east of 71, East Plaza, way East Plaza kind of area, but east of 71. Okay. So that's everything new on market there on the MLS. What about over here on LoopNet? Let's pop over here. So we have, as I talked about, two new listings. One of them is a fourplex. We'll cover that first. So first up is a fourplex historic Northeast, just off of Independence Avenue. Oops, I lost the details here, so that's okay. I've got it over here. So fourplex here, East Independence Avenue. Clicking over, we got the photos here. Looks like it's probably been redone recently. At least some of the internals you saw all new. Hot water heaters here. Units to me look a bit dated, maybe mid early 2000s kind of deal. But anyway, fourplex for $350,000. Can't hardly go wrong there for $87,500 per unit, fully occupied. Again, this is in the heart of the historic Northeast, so it's very specifically block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, neighbor by neighbor type of situation if you want to hop into that. But $350,000 for a fourplex that is fully occupied. Maybe there's one on here that's month to month, not sure, but could be an interesting fit for somebody that is, we can study the area together to make sure it's going to be a good fit for you. Okay. So next up is a 9-unit apartment complex off of East Armor Boulevard. Again, heart of Midtown. I know exactly where this is at. My office, I used to office out of basically 1 East Armor Boulevard, which was Armor and Main Street, heart of Midtown, urban core. This is a 9-unit building just east of Troost. I mean, by just east, meaning like 2 houses down from Troost, right where the Mac Properties complex they built. I don't know how many. I think it was close to $100 million worth of small apartment buildings there on the corner of Armor and Troost. And this is a 9-unit building. We've got ourselves 3 3-2, so 3 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, 4 2-1s, and then 2 1-1. So 9 units. The 4 of the 9 have washer and dryer in unit. This is $127,000 per unit, which I think is basically the going rate for high quality, assets with central heating and cooling in the Midtown market. Rents are hopefully somewhere in that $1,200 range or so. But anyway, could be an interesting opportunity for somebody that wants to be in the urban core of Kansas City. Take advantage of Troost and Armor, which is a beautiful street. I love that street going up and down there, east and west. Armor and Main, all that way, all the way to Broadway is a great street. So if you're into the urban core, you like those kind of properties, got a 1031 exchange, you got, whatever million plus to spend, 1.1 million or so to spend. It could be a good fit for you. If you've got an active active 1031 exchange, maybe $300,000, $400,000, make the numbers work. I've got lenders I know would lend on this. So let me know. If you got a 1031 exchange, you got something you want to talk about for your 1031 exchange, you got a house you want to sell, fourplex, 12 units, whatever it is, reach out. You know how to find me. Email me, alex@legendaryapartmentbrokers.com. We'll talk soon.